St. Luke's Bariatric Manual, Chapter 2, Lesson Plan 2. Continue to follow Lesson Plan 1. Start reading food labels. Start journaling your daily food intake. Stop drinking 30 minutes before you eat. Drink at least 2 8-ounce glasses of water every day. Start walking plan. Below, track your successes, your challenges, your objective for next month, and your weight. HeartHealthy Diet. General information. What is a heart-healthy diet? A heart-healthy diet is an eating plan low in total fat, unhealthy fats, and sodium, or salt. A heart-healthy diet helps decrease your risk for heart disease and stroke. Limit the amount of fat you eat to 25% to 35% of your total daily calories. Limit sodium to less than 2,300 milligrams each day. What is a healthy fat and where is it found? Healthy fats can help improve cholesterol levels. The risk for heart disease is decreased when cholesterol levels are normal. Choose healthy fats, such as the following. Unsaturated fat is found in foods such as soybean, canola, olive, and sunflower oils. It is also found in soft tub margarine that is made with liquid vegetable oil. Omega-3 fat is found in certain fish such as salmon, tuna, and trout, and in walnuts and flaxseed. What is an unhealthy fat and where is it found? Unhealthy fats can cause unhealthy cholesterol levels in your blood and increase your risk for heart disease. Limit unhealthy fats such as the following. Cholesterol is found in animal foods such as eggs and lobster, and in dairy products made from whole milk. Limit cholesterol to less than 300 milligrams each day. You may need to limit cholesterol to 200 milligrams each day if you have heart disease. Saturated fat is found in meats such as bacon and hamburger. It is also found in chicken or turkey skin, whole milk, and butter. Limit saturated fat to less than 7% of your total daily calories. Trans fat is found in packaged foods such as potato chips and cookies. It is also in hard margarine, some fried foods, and shortening. Avoid trans fats as much as possible. What can I eat and drink on a heart-healthy diet? Ask your dietitian or caregiver how many servings to have from each of the following food groups. Whole grain breads, cereals, and pastas, brown rice, and low-fat, low-sodium crackers and chips. Fruits, vegetables, and juices with no added salt or canned in light syrup or fruit juice. Low-fat dairy products such as non-fat skim or 1% milk, cheese, yogurt, and cottage cheese. Meats and proteins such as lean cuts of beef and pork, loin, leg, round, skinless chicken and turkey, legumes, soy products, egg whites, and nuts. Which foods and drinks do I need to limit or avoid? Ask your dietitian or caregiver about these and other foods that are high in unhealthy fat and sodium. Snack or packaged foods such as frozen dinners, cookies, macaroni and cheese, and cereals with more than 300 milligrams of sodium per serving. Canned or dry mixes for cakes, soups, sauces, or gravies. Vegetables that are powdered, such as instant potatoes, are packaged with sauces or canned unless they are low sodium. Whole or 2% milk, cream cheese or sour cream, and cheeses with more than 140 milligrams of sodium per serving. High-fat cuts of beef, T-bone, steaks, ribs, egg yolks, chicken or turkey with skin, and organ meat such as liver. Cured or smoked meats such as hot dogs and sausage. Fats and oils such as butter, stick margarine, shortening, and cooking oils such as coconut or palm oil. Other foods high in sodium such as ketchup, barbecue sauce, salad dressing, pickles, olives, soy sauce, and miso. What other diet guidelines should I follow? Eat more foods containing omega-3 fats. Eat fish high in omega-3 fats at least 2 times a week. Limit alcohol. Too much alcohol can damage your heart and raise your blood pressure. Women should limit alcohol to 1 drink a day. Men should limit alcohol to 2 drinks a day. A drink of alcohol is 12 ounces of beer, 5 ounces of wine, or 1.5 ounces of liquor. Choose low-sodium foods. High-sodium foods can lead to high blood pressure. Add little or no salt to food you prepare. Use herbs and spices in place of salt. Eat more fiber. To help lower cholesterol levels, eat at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Eat 3 ounces of whole grain foods each day. Legumes, beans are also a good source of fiber. Replace sweetened foods and drinks with those that have no or low sugar added. Ask your dietitian or caregiver which foods and liquids are best for you. What lifestyle guideline should I follow? Do not smoke. If you smoke, it is never too late to quit. Smoking can lead to problems with your heart and lungs. Ask your caregiver for information if you need help quitting. Exercise regularly to help you maintain a healthy weight and improve your blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Ask your caregiver about the best exercise plan for you. Do not start an exercise program without asking your caregiver. Care Agreement Plan. You have the right to help plan your care. Discuss treatment options with your caregivers to decide what care you want to receive. You always have the right to refuse treatment. Food Facts. New and improved Nutrition Facts Label. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has updated the Nutrition Facts label on packaged foods and beverages with a fresh design that will make it easier for you to make informed food choices that contribute to lifelong healthy eating habits. Explore it today. Transitioning to the new label. Manufacturers still have time to begin using the new and improved Nutrition Facts label, so you will see both label versions for a while. However, the new label is already starting to appear on products nationwide. Size up servings. What's new? Servings per container and serving size are now in larger and/or bolder type. Serving sizes have also been updated to reflect what people eat and drink today. Additionally, there are new requirements for certain size packages, such as those that are between 1 and 2 servings or are larger than a single serving but could be consumed in 1 or multiple servings. Serving size is based on the amount of food that is customarily eaten at one time and is not a recommendation of how much to eat. The nutrition information listed on Nutrition Facts labels is usually based on 1 serving of the food. However, some containers may also have information displayed per package. When comparing calories and nutrients in different foods, check the serving size in order to make an accurate comparison. Servings per container shows the total number of servings in the entire food package or container. 1 package of food may contain more than 1 serving. Some containers may also have a label with 2 columns. 1 column listing the amount of calories and nutrients in 1 serving, and the other column listing this information for the entire package. Consider the calories. What's new? Calories are now in larger and bolder type. Calories refers to the total number of calories or energy supplied from all sources, fat, carbohydrate, protein, and alcohol, in 1 serving of the food. As a general guide, 100 calories per serving of an individual food is considered a moderate amount, and 400 calories or more per serving of an individual food is considered high in calories. To achieve or maintain a healthy weight, balance the number of calories you consume with the number of calories your body uses. 2,000 calories a day is used as a guide for general nutrition advice. Your calorie needs may be higher or lower and vary depending on your age, sex, height, weight, and physical activity level. Check your calorie needs at www.choosemyplate.gov/getmyplan. Use percent daily value as a guide. What's new? The daily values for nutrients have been updated based on new scientific evidence. The daily values are reference amounts of the nutrients to consume or not to exceed each day, for adults and children 4 years of age and older, and are used to calculate the percent daily value. Percent daily value, or percent DV, shows how much of a nutrient in a serving of the food contributes to a total daily diet. Use the percent DV to determine if a serving of the food is high or low in an individual nutrient and to compare food products. Check to make sure the serving size is the same. As a general guide, 5% DV or less of a nutrient per serving is considered low, and 20% DV or more of a nutrient per serving is considered high. Choose nutrients wisely. What's new? The nutrients that are required on the label have been updated. Added sugars is now required on the label. Added sugars include sugars that are either added during the processing of foods or are packaged as such. Example, a bag of table sugar, and also include sugars from syrups and honey, and sugars from concentrated fruit or vegetable juices. Aim for less than 10% of your total daily calories from added sugars. Vitamin D and potassium are also required on the label because many Americans do not get the recommended amounts. Vitamins A and C are no longer required since deficiencies of these vitamins are rare today, but these nutrients can be voluntarily disclosed by manufacturers. Use the label to choose products that are lower in nutrients you want to get less of and higher in nutrients you want to get more of. Nutrients to get less of: saturated fat, sodium, added sugars, and trans fat. Most Americans exceed the recommended limits for these nutrients, and diets higher in these nutrients are associated with an increased risk of developing some health conditions, such as high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease. Compare and choose foods to get less than 100% DV of these nutrients each day. Note: trans fat has no percent DV. Use the amount of grams for comparison and keep the intake of trans fat as low as possible. Nutrients to get more of: dietary fiber, vitamin D, calcium, iron, and potassium. Many Americans do not get the recommended amount of these nutrients, and diets higher in these nutrients can reduce the risk of developing some health conditions, such as high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, osteoporosis, and anemia. Compare and choose foods to get 100% DV of these nutrients on most days. Check out the ingredient list. Although the ingredient list is not part of the nutrition facts label, it is also a helpful tool. The ingredients list shows each ingredient in a food by its common or usual name. Ingredients are listed in descending order by weight, so the ingredient that weighs the most is listed first, and the ingredient that weighs the least is listed last. Should I stretch before I walk? Most experts advise stretching only after you have warmed up. To warm up, walk slowly for a few minutes before picking up the pace. Stretching gently at the end of your walk may help build flexibility. Do not bounce or hold your breath when you stretch. Do each stretch slowly and move only as far as you feel comfortable. If you think that stretching before walking may help you, ask your doctor when and how to do so safely. You may want to discuss these exercises as examples. Side reach. Reach one arm over your head and to the side. Keep your hips steady and your shoulders straight to the side. Hold for 10 seconds and repeat on the other side. Wall push. Lean your hands on a wall and place your feet about 3 to 4 feet away from the wall. Bend one knee and point it toward the wall. Keep your back leg straight with your foot flat and your toes pointed straight ahead. Hold for 10 seconds and repeat with the other leg. Knee pull. Lean your back against the wall. Keep your head, hips, and feet in a straight line. Pull one knee towards your chest. Hold for 10 seconds and then repeat with the other leg. Leg curl. Pull your right foot toward your buttocks with your right hand. Stand straight and keep your bent knee pointing straight down. Hold for 10 seconds and repeat with your other foot and hand. Hamstring stretch. Sit on a sturdy bench or hard surface so that one leg is stretched out on the bench with your toes pointing up. Keep your other foot flat on the surface below. Straighten your back, and if you feel a stretch in the back of your thigh, hold for 10 seconds and then change sides and repeat. If you do not feel a stretch, slowly lean forward from your hips until you feel a stretch. A sample daily walking program. This program is only a guide. Your walking sessions may be longer or shorter based on your ability and the advice of your doctor. If you are walking fewer than 3 times per week, give yourself more than 2 weeks before adding more. Weeks 1 through 2. Warm-up time. Walk slowly, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 5 minutes. Cool down time. Walk slowly and stretch, 5 minutes. Total time, 15 minutes. Weeks 3 through 4. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 10 minutes. Cool down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 20 minutes. Weeks 5 through 6. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 15 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 25 minutes. Weeks 7 through 8. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 20 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 30 minutes. Weeks 9 through 10. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 25 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 35 minutes. Weeks 11 through 12. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 30 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 40 minutes. Weeks 13 through 14. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 35 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 45 minutes. Weeks 15 through 16. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 40 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 50 minutes. Weeks 17 through 18. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 45 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 55 minutes. Weeks 19 through 20. Warm-up time, 5 minutes. Brisk walk time, 50 minutes. Cool-down time, 5 minutes. Total time, 60 minutes. Have you been thinking of adding more physical activity to your life? Starting a walking program may be a great way to be more active, and walking on a regular basis may lead to many health benefits. This brochure will give you tips on how to make walking a part of your daily routine. What are the benefits of walking? Walking is the most popular physical activity among adults. Taking a walk is low cost and doesn't require any special clothes or equipment. Walking may lower your risk of health problems like high blood pressure, heart disease, and diabetes, strengthen your bones and muscles, help you burn more calories, and lift your mood. Make walking fun by going to places you enjoy, like a park or shopping center. Bring along a friend or family member to chat with or listen to some of your favorite music as you walk. Keep the volume low so that you can hear noises around you. Do I need to see a doctor first? Most people do not need to see a doctor before they start a walking program, but if you answer yes to any of the questions below, check with your doctor first. Has your doctor told you that you have heart troubles, diabetes, or asthma? When you are physically active, do you have pains in your chest, neck, shoulder, or arm? Do you often feel faint or have dizzy spells? Do you feel very breathless after physical activity? Do you have bone or joint problems like arthritis that make it difficult for you to walk? Are you over 40 years old and have you recently been inactive? Do you have a health problem that might keep you from starting a walking program? What about safety? Keep safety in mind as you plan when and where you will walk. Walk with others when possible and take a phone and ID with you. Let your family and friends know your walking time and route. If it's dark outside, wear a reflective vest or brightly colored clothing. Be aware of your surroundings. How can I make walking a habit? The key to building any habit is to stick with the new behavior. Having a regular walking buddy may help keep you going, even on days when you would rather stay home. You can cheer each other on and serve as role models for friends, family members, and others. When barriers come up, like time demands or bad weather, think of ways to beat them, like walking inside of a shopping center. If you have a setback, start again as soon as you can. With time, walking will become a part of your daily routine and may make it easier to try other types of physical activity. How do I start? 1. Make a plan. The following questions may help you get started. Where will I walk? How often will I walk? Who will walk with you? How far or for how long will you walk? Number 2. Get ready. Make sure you have anything you may need. Here are some examples. Shoes with proper arch support, a firm heel, and thick, flexible soles. Clothes that keep you dry and comfortable. A hat or visor for the sun, sunscreen, and sunglasses. A hat and scarf to cover your head and ears when it's cold outside. 3. Go. Divide your walk into 3 parts. 1. Warm up by walking slowly. 2. Increase speed to a brisk walk. This means walk fast enough to raise your heart rate while still being able to speak and breathe easily. 3. Cool down by slowing down your pace. When walking, be sure to use proper form. Keep your chin up and your shoulders slightly back. Let the heel of your foot touch the ground first and then roll your weight forward. Walk with your toes pointed forward. Swing your arms naturally. 4. Add more. As walking becomes easier, walk faster and go farther. Keep track of your progress with a walking journal or log. Record date, time, and distance. Set goals and reward yourself with a relaxing shower or 30 minutes of quiet time to yourself. Review the sample walking plan on the back of this brochure for suggestions on how to start and slowly increase your walking. How much time do I need to walk? 150 minutes. Amount of time adults need per week of moderate intensity aerobic activity that speeds up your heart rate and breathing to stay healthy. Break it down. 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week equals 150 minutes a week. Walking briskly for 30 minutes per day, 5 days a week, will help you meet this goal, but any 10-minute bout of physical activity helps. Split it up. 1 30-minute walk equals 3 10-minute walks. If you can't walk for 30 minutes at a time, you can take 3 10-minute walks instead. Step it up. For more health benefits and to control your weight, you may need to walk more. Aim for 300 minutes each week, or about 1 hour a day for 5 days. The more you walk, the more health benefits you may gain.